everyone, it's me, Immortal2004, and welcome back to another video. Today, I have another card trick for you guys, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video, so let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to shuffle the cards and make sure that these are well mixed up. I can even give them to my spectator and I can say, here, give these a bunch of cuts if you'd like. I really don't care. Just give it as many cuts as you want, and let's say they're satisfied right here, and I'll say, okay, now I want you to split the deck as close as you can to half. Say they cut it, right here, and I'll say, now I want you to pick one of the piles here, and let's say they take this one, right, and this one will be mine, and what I'm going to ask them to do is I'm going to ask them to pick a number 1 through 10, so let's say they pick, I don't know, 4, so I would say to them, I want you to count 4 cards from the bottom, and what I want you to do is I want you to remember the 4th card from the bottom, which in this case is going to be this one right here, and I will put it on the screen too if you can't see it. There it is. Okay, and I will do the same thing for me, so give me a second. Alright, I've got mine right here. Okay, now I would ask the spectator to put their pile on top of mine. There we go. And now I would say, okay, you can give these a cut if you'd like, anywhere, and why don't you complete the cut? And now I would ask them to deal the cards into 4 piles since they picked the number 4. So I'd say, alright, just do it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just complete, keep dealing the cards in this pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will cut to when I'm finished. Actually, I probably won't because this doesn't usually take that long. And basically what I'm having them do is really mix up these cards so that there is no way that I would know where their card is. And there we go. Now I would instruct my spectator to pick any pile and just put them back together in any order, but I would make sure that they do not, do that, because if you mix them like that, then, well, the trick is ruined. So just take any order. So let's say they do this one and put it here, and then this one here, and then this one on top. And now I would say, okay, so here's what's going to happen. We are going to try to find your card. And both your card and my card are mixed up somewhere in here. But what if we could get them to come together inside the deck, right next to each other or something like that, So what I'm going to ask you to do is I also hand the deck over to my spectator, and I'd say, what I want you to do is I want you to deal down the cards face up like this, and I'll tell you right now, my card is the 4 of Hearts, and I want you to stop when you get to the 4 of Hearts. So just keep dealing and stop when you get to the 4 of Hearts. And they would keep dealing until we get to the 4 of Hearts, which probably is somewhere, I don't know. Let's just keep going. 4 of Hearts, come on. Okay, so there is the 4 of Hearts, and I would ask my spectator to reveal what their card was, and I actually don't know what it is, so this card right here should look familiar. And to show you that this was a no setup card trick, I can show you the entire deck right here, and there are no duplicates of any kind. If you guys are interested in learning how I did this card trick, please stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so here's the tutorial for this trick. This trick is very easy. It's a self-working trick, and you can do it right off the bat. You don't need to set it up. You can do it with a borrowed deck. And you can do this for your friends at school if you really want to really impress them. Now, keep in mind that you're choosing a number 1 through 10, so you're going to need a lot of space if they choose something like 9. But here is the tutorial for this trick. So you can definitely hand the deck over to your spectator and have them shuffle it as much as they want, as it does not matter which card is selected, which cards are selected. So there we go, and now you can hand it over, grab it back, and tell them that what you want them to do is split it like this. And it doesn't matter where you split it, but to really make the trick work pretty well, to make it fair, I would split it as close to the middle as you can. And now you would ask them, okay, which pile do you want? And at this point, it does not matter which pile they get. So you can just, let's say they choose this one, and then you would ask them to choose a number between 1 and 10. If you ask them to choose a number between 1 and 10, this trick will work perfectly. If you ask them to choose a number between 1 and any number over 10, the trick will not work and it will fail. So in this instance, we're going to go with 4, just like the performance. So what you would do is, this is what they can do. They take the 4th card from the bottom, which is the Queen of Clubs, and they need to remember that, but you don't know that. So they're going to look at it, and I'm going to show you guys because this is the tutorial, and it is the Queen of Clubs, and they're going to put it back down, and you're going to tell them that you are also going to look at the 4th card from the bottom. But what you're actually doing is you are looking for the top card, which happens to be the 6 of spades, and that is all you need to know, and you'll see why in a little bit. So all you need to do is you can look and make it look like, but get a sneak peek at that top card, which is the 6 of spades, so you don't even need to worry about the 4th card right here. Remember the 6 of spades, and then you would ask them, okay, put your pile on top of mine, and then you can ask them, cut it anywhere, and then complete the cut. Let's say they complete it right here. And what you're doing is you're putting your card also in the center. And this is where the magic happens. If you do this right, it will be self-working from here. So, since they chose 4, you're going to deal the cards into 4 piles. And you want to make sure that it's in the same order for the entire deck. Also, you need an entire deck. You need 52 cards, because if you don't have 52, this trick will not work. So this is where the magic is happening. Right now, the 2 cards are actually probably coming together somewhere in here. And we can probably take a sneak peek at the back of these and see what's going on back here. Doesn't look like there's anything going on. What about the top ones? We got, remember, we're looking for the 6 of spades. See, there's nothing there. So that means there's somewhere in here. Now, this part, the spectator can literally choose whatever piles they want. So you can like start here and have them put another pile on top, but you want to show them that they don't want to do that, because if they do that, it ruins the trick. So tell them to do that. So you tell them put one pile on top or underneath the other one. Let's say they do this and that. Now, the rest of the trick is completely self-working. I mean, it's really simple. All you have to do is put these down, and when we get to the 6 of spades, their card will be right next to the 6 of spades. So let's get to the 6 of spades. And hold on, let's see if we can get to it. There it is, and the next card should be their card. And as long as you guys follow these steps, the trick will work no matter what. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the trick today, guys. But anyways, that's all for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe because it really helps out the channel. If you haven't checked out my other card magic videos, I highly recommend you check them out because they are absolutely awesome. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, or night, or evening, or morning, wherever you are. And remember, when you subscribe, you become immortal too. Peace out.